My friends, welcome to the Collagen Masterclass. My name is Tracy Pontarelli. I am a wellness coach and a personal trainer. I am a mom in my 50s, and I am passionate about helping me and you find all the tips and tricks we can to age well through every stage of our life. And it's one of the reasons I'm so passionate about collagen. And I am excited to share tonight with my fellow wellness professionals everything we've learned and kind of break through the clutter and really give you some concrete stuff to look for when you're looking for a collagen. You may even be asking yourself, do you even need it? So we will address that, what the different types of collagens are, and all of the different reasons you need it, plus what to really look for when you're looking for a collagen on the market. Because let's face it, there are a lot of options out there. So we're going to dig in. I'm your host for tonight. I'm going to start this off. Dr. Carol's coming up next, and I'll be back at the end to share all of my favorite tricks and tips and recommendations. So I'll see you on the other side, but I'm here to start with what collagen is and what its role is in the body. So just a quick overview. Collagen is a structural protein, and it's the most abundant protein in our body, making up a substantial portion of our skin, bones, our tendons, our ligaments, and even our organs. So its primary function is to provide structural support, strength, and elasticity to these tissues. I want you to think of it as the glue that holds everything together, okay, ensuring that our body functions optimally. So yes, collagen is important. You may be surprised to learn that collagen makes up about 30% of all the proteins in your body and a staggering 75 to 80% of the proteins in our skin. So yeah, it's important. Okay, so I'm quickly just to give you an idea, there's a bunch of different kinds of proteins. The majority of the proteins fall into three categories, okay? Type 1 is the type that's found in your skin, your ligaments, your tendons. Type 2 is found in your cartilage, and type 3 is found in your blood vessels. All of them are important. And you'll learn a lot about which types you will want to look for and what types of collagen you'll want to look for. But collagen is important to skin health. All right, it's so important to skin health. I just said it's a majority of the proteins in our skin. It plays a crucial role in keeping the skin firm, smooth, and hydrated. It's important to joint health. It's essential for your joint health, and it's a major component of your cartilage. And so these are super critical. And what happens is our production of collagen naturally starts to decline. Very early, starting in our mid to late 20s, our collagen production will start to decline. And then, my friends, during the first 5 years of menopause, perimenopause, and menopause, you will lose 30% of your collagen production. So it is really important that we look for ways to bridge the gap between where our collagen levels are and where we ideally want them to be. Okay, so as we dig in, and I'm going to head it over to Dr. Carol. I want you to think, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? What are my options? You really have two options. One is you can eat foods like bone broth and foods that have naturally occurring sources of collagen in it. And that will help to a degree, but it's really hard to bridge this gap on collagen levels with food alone. And that's why you want to look for supplements. Not all supplements are created equal. And there's a lot of things about the collagen molecule and the source of the collagen that's critically important. So first, we're going to start off with types of collagen, which is going to be explained by Dr. Carol. And then after that, my friend Jenny is going to come up. She's going to talk specifically about aging and collagen. So important. And then Amanda is going to come in and really clear up the confusion on all the different buzzwords that you hear about collagen. So definitely stay tuned for that. And then I'll be back in the end to say, okay, let's land this plane, and we'll tell you what some of our personal favorites are and what to look for. Okay, have a great time with Collagen Masterclass. Get your notebook out. You'll want to take lots of notes. This is recorded, so you'll be able to come back to it. And definitely comment down below if you have questions. We'll be on here live answering questions, and we're here for you. Okay, so thanks for joining us, and we'll be back real soon. Up next is Dr.
Hey, everybody. My name is Dr. Carol, and I am a 65-year-old retired critical care nurse turned doctor of naturopathy. And I've devoted extensive time and research to the world of collagen because if I'm going to put something in my body and recommend it to my clients, I really want to be assured of the quality and the research that backs it. You see, y'all, I believe in investing in ourselves, not just for vanity, but also for the sake of mobility and overall well-being. You know what? Aging is a universal reality, but we have the power to age gracefully. So I'm going to invite you to join me in that. Let's dive in here today. 3 years ago, I embarked on a journey with liquid biocell collagen, and the results have been nothing short of remarkable. Again, it's not just about aesthetics, it's about real improvements that I've experienced. BioCell Collagen has lifted my saggy eyelids, smoothed some of my fine wrinkles. Let's face it, I am 65, I am aging, but they're improving. And brightened my skin tone, and I was actually losing a lot of hair, and it's filled in those sparse spots as well. But what really matters that you can't see is the incredible relief of discomfort and the freedom of movement that I now have in my knee that has spared me from a joint replacement. And I'm able to sleep more comfortably on my hip that was causing me so much discomfort at night. So I'm not just a customer, I'm a lifelong advocate. Give me my BioCell, don't ever take it away. As we age, collagen production starts declining by age 20 as we're learning, diminishing by 1% every year. And at my age, I actually have only about 50% of the collagen production that I once had. So collagen, again, isn't just about youthful skin. It's about maintaining the health and the regenerative capacities of our skin, our hair, our nails, our tendons, cartilage, bones, joints, our blood vessels, everything lined with connective tissue, our gut, organs, and even our dental tissues. Collagen literally touches every facet of our well-being, and that's why we're here discussing this today. So the question arises, how do you choose the right collagen type? You know, there's 28 different identified collagens, but the most common types are type 1, 2, and 3, and they account for about 90% of all collagen. So let's delve into these a little bit. Type 1 collagen is abundant and sourced from pig skin, cowhide, eggshell membranes, and fish. It strengthens skin, tendons, bones, and ligaments, but what it's really good for is improving elasticity. Type 2 collagen, predominantly derived from the chicken, it cushions and protects our joints and also enhances mobility. Sign me up for that one. Type 3 collagen is mainly from bovine or cow sources, and it fortifies organs and blood vessels that helps maintain their integrity. So all three, yes, are important. Now, many collagen supplements on the market address only one type, but there's something even more potent known as matrix collagen. Think of a matrix. In-depth details are going to follow, but one exceptional collagen matrix that stands out is what I refer to in my story as BioCell. It's liquid. It's naturally sourced from a single source, and it's comprised of hydrolyzed type 2 collagen, which comprises 60% of it, hyaluronic acid, and we're going to talk more about this later, 20%, and chondroitin sulfate, also about 20%. Now, clinical studies have proven that when consumed, this matrix also stimulates the synthesis or the production of all three types of collagen. Even though you're ingesting type 2, your body starts to produce naturally on its own type 1 and 3. And this is because its composition mirrors our own human articular cartilage, which makes it incredibly bioavailable or actually absorbed into the tissues. Now, you might wonder what hydrolyzed means and why that's crucial. So let's talk about that. Hydrolyzed collagen undergoes a process where collagen proteins are broken down into smaller, more easily digested peptides, often referred to as collagen peptides, and it's the most common form of collagen. but absorption can really vary between products, you all, and that's why this is important. Also want to touch on a quick note on vegan collagen, because there's no such thing as vegan collagen, because collagen comes from animal sources. That's yet to be achieved. They are working on that. But there are ethical, clean versions of collagen. And me being a mostly vegan, this was very important to me. It's really crucial to be discerning about the source of collagen you use. And that's why I did all of my research. So now let's explore those components I mentioned in this remarkable matrix, the hyaluronic acid and the chondroitin. What are they and why are they important? Hyaluronic acid is a natural compound found throughout your body, but especially in our eyes, our joints, and our skin. And its unique molecular structure allows it to retain a lot of water, y'all. That impacts skin moisture, plumping us up, which affects wrinkles and fine lines and firmness. And it's also essential for joint lubrication to keep those nice and lubricated. Chondroitin sulfate is a building block of cartilage that's found in connective tissue. It cushions joints, provides elasticity, and supports joint and bone and ligament and tendon health. And what does that mean to you? It enhances overall mobility. We continue to decline in collagen production. We want healthy skin, hair, and nails, yes, but those joints are so important as you age. Trust me, you'll get there eventually. So in summary, Liquid BioCell consists of type 2 hydrolyzed collagen. It's rare, it's exclusive, it's bioavailable, and yes, it's a little more expensive because it's single sourced from a chicken cartilage. More on that later also. This collagen naturally coexists with hyaluronic acid and chondroitin sulfate, and that's why they don't need to add pieces and parts, if you will, of other animals from unclean sources, you guys. This is why it's so important. So in practical terms, what this means is that you have a collagen that supports healthy joints, youthful skin, resilient connective tissue, and hyaluronic acid that's essential for skin hydration and youthfulness, and chondroitin sulfate for joint flexibility and lubrication. So if you're intrigued by any of this and the potential that Liquid BioCell might have for you, I'm going to invite you to please get with a person who introduced this video to you. I am deeply grateful to the friend that introduced me about 3 years ago. I chose to supplement rather than to suffer the effects of aging on my skin, hair, and joints. And I'm reaping those benefits because we are going to age, right? Let's all age gracefully together. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Jenny Black Combs. I'm a dietitian, I'm a fitness instructor, and I'll be honest with you, until 3 years ago, I was completely collagen clueless. Even with my education, even with my background, collagen was a total blind spot in my wellness routine. And when I was first introduced to Liquid BioCell collagen 3 years ago, I could not believe the results I was seeing people experience. And so I got super curious and wanted to give it a try for myself. Well, that's when I really started educating myself on why collagen is so important for the body and especially for slowing down the aging process. And I am so excited to share all that I've learned with you today. So, what do wrinkles, fine lines, and achy joints all have in common? Well, they're simply signs indicating that your body's collagen levels might be critically low and in need of being replenished. So, let me show you something that actually happens in the body as we age. Okay, this is a perfect example of how hyaluronic acid and collagen go through the aging process. So the red dot, this is an enzyme called collagenase, and it actually starts breaking down the collagen in our skin, joints, hair, and nails around the age of 28. Okay, that's when our collagen stores start depleting. Kind of crazy. Okay, the gray dot represents an enzyme called hyaluronidase, which breaks down the hyaluronic acid in our body. That starts immediately at birth. And why the heck does that matter? Well, HA or hyaluronic acid, it's found in our skin, it's found in our joints. It's what holds moisture in our body to create firmness and create fullness in our skin. It's also the cushion for our joints and basically holds our entire body together like glue. So you could say we go from plum to prune as we lose our HA and our collagen in our body. Our joints can also start to experience stiffness and decreased range of motion as we lose that hyaluronic acid. Okay, so as we lose collagen, our skin becomes less tight, less hydrated. This leads to saggy skin. This leads to wrinkles. Also, if you're experiencing some hair loss as you age, that's a real thing. As we lose collagen, our hair falls out more easily. Um, the good news is, even though our body's production of collagen declines, we can do things to actually stimulate collagen production and potentially reverse some of these signs and symptoms of aging. Okay, so let's talk specifically about how collagen affects our body on a daily basis. First of all, skin elasticity. Collagen ensures the elasticity and regeneration of your skin. It's directly related to how youthful you look. Okay, maintaining your body's collagen level is the key to glowing, wrinkle free skin and also countering the effects of aging and pollution. Okay, the dermis, that's the layer of our skin that provides the skin's foundation. You guys, that's mostly comprised of collagen. So it makes sense that not having enough of it in your body is what leads to wrinkle formation and other skin problems. Okay, also, mobility, joint health. This is huge, you guys. Collagen affects joint health and mobility, and this is so important as we age. Collagen actually helps construct the infrastructure of our muscular skeleton system that's comprised of our muscles, our cartilage, our tendons, our ligaments. This all provides our body with form, support, stability, and movement, easy movement. Okay. Ligaments and tendons specifically connect bone to bone and also bone to muscle. And all of these things are made up of protein. And guess what that predominant protein is? It's collagen. Gut health, one of my favorite topics. You probably had no idea. Collagen's anti-inflammatory powers actually come from a role that it plays in our gut. Okay, a healthy gut can reduce inflammation throughout the entire body, and collagen has been shown to support the gut's lining as well as key amino acids for gut health. Okay, one of those amino acids is called glycine. It has proven anti inflammatory and immune system effects in the body. There's also glutamine. It's one of collagen's other amino acids, and it's the key for managing inflammation and inhibiting oxidative stress. This is how collagen helps promote balance in our digestive tract to promote a healthy gut, which can lead to overall decrease in inflammation. Okay, body composition. As we age, it is so important to focus on our body composition, specifically continuing to build lean muscle. Later on today, we are going to share one of our favorite collagen combinations. It's a product called Trim. I take it every single day. It not only includes a very effective collagen source, but it also includes clinical grade CLA, which helps to burn belly fat and support the building of lean muscle. Okay, so I hope you found this information helpful. I hope you can see why supplementing with collagen is not only necessary for our health, but also crucial for slowing down the aging process. If you're interested in introducing BioCell Collagen or our award-winning Trim into your daily routine, just please get back with the person who shared this video with you. Thanks so much.
Hi there, I'm Amanda Wright. I am so glad that you are joining us for our collagen class tonight. What great speakers we've already had. I'm really excited to dive into a little bit more about a couple of questions that I know a lot of you probably have around how to choose a specific collagen if you choose to supplement. So a little bit about me. My name is Amanda. As I said, I am a mom of two teens. I live in Denver, Colorado, and my background is in physical therapy. So I worked in hospitals and with patients for years around all things joint health and helping people move more efficiently. And then I moved on from that and have been an IIN hormone health coach and an entrepreneur for the last 10 years or so. So I really love learning about products and how they can support our body as we age and make us look better and feel better. So that's where I came across collagen about 6 months ago. As many other people have said, I didn't know what I didn't know. And I didn't know that it was a blind spot for me from a nutrition standpoint. I didn't realize how much collagen declined as we aged in our 30s, 40s, and going into our 50s. And so when I learned the science and understood why I needed to supplement, I definitely took a look at different forms of collagen. And I'm so glad that I chose the one that I did with Liquid BioCell. So you might see me looking off to the side at some notes. I just want to make sure I get all the information that I want to share tonight with you. So you've obviously learned a lot about collagen. I want to go over a couple of questions, like I said, that most people have. And when you think about supplementing with a collagen, the 3 things you really want to consider. And that is the 3 S's: the size of the collagen molecule, the source of your collagen, and the science behind it. So those are really the 3 things that, again, once you're looking at collagen and you understand, hey, my body does need this, what are those 3 things? So for the size of the collagen molecule, you may have heard that collagen isn't well absorbed, and in most cases that is true because the molecule is actually fairly large, and our body does have a hard time absorbing a larger molecule. So in its natural state, it's hard to, again, be absorbed. But what Liquid BioCell patented technology does is it sort of shrinks it down and it becomes much smaller so that our body can actually recognize it and absorb it. It makes it a completely different ability for the body to recognize this smaller collagen molecule. So most collagen, if you find in the store, powdered form, is going to be at most about 50% bioavailable. Most is more like 10 to 30%. And ours, the Liquid BioCell, is over 90%. And that has to do with the size of the molecule. The second S was the source of your collagen. So again, you really want to know, where does this collagen come from? And it is kind of scary, the different sources of collagen. The collagen can come from any part of an animal. And so when you're looking at a lot of the powdered collagens, they're coming from a mixture of fish, chicken, pigs, cow parts. They never really specify: hooves, hides, bones, nerve tissue. You get the idea. It's a little bit of everything, probably the cheapest parts they can find, ground up and put into a powder, and then they add some flavoring so that it doesn't taste horrible. So you want to make sure, again, when you're looking at a collagen, where is that source coming from? If you do end up with something that contains, all of those different body parts, just know that they can contain things like heavy metal, and they have known to carry some diseases like bovine spongiform encephalopathy, which is also mad cow disease. So we do not want any of that in our body for sure. So what I love about our Liquid BioCell collagen is that it comes from a single source, and it's one little part of a chicken sternal, which is your sternum bone, cartilage. So this one little tiny part of the chicken cartilage best mimics our own collagen matrix in our body. And so our company just takes that little part of the chicken sternum after the chicken has been humanely raised and used for other things. So we are only taking a byproduct of the chicken, and we are using that one little piece to make our Liquid BioCell collagen. As I mentioned, the chickens are humanely raised, they're ethically raised, and they're without GMOs, antibiotics, or hormones, which is really important. And all of our products are, non-GMO and certified by a third-party auditor, which is great. That means what's in the label is in the product, and what's in the product is on the label, which is super important. We don't want anything in there that could cause any harm, and we want everything in there to be good for our body, right? So I hope that that's clear, that a single source is really what you're looking for. And then the third S, as I mentioned, is science. So again, when I'm looking for a product for my family and for myself, I'm looking, does it get into the body, first of all? And then does it do what it say it's going to do? And if it doesn't check both boxes, then it's probably not a product for me. And what I love about this Liquid BioCell collagen is that it checks both of those boxes. When you talk about bioavailability, which is, okay, when I take it in my body, is it actually getting to where it needs to go? And is it doing the things it needs to do? As I mentioned, because we shrink down that molecule size, the liquid biocell collagen actually is absorbed over 90%, which is incredible. That's why with liquid biocell, you just need about a tablespoonful twice a day, as opposed to a larger amount when you go and find some of the powdered forms, you're taking a lot more. So you're absorbing nearly all of what you're taking in, which is great. So bioavailability is a check mark. It gets into the body. And then does it say what it's going, does it do what that it says it's going to do? That's the other piece of science. And I love that Modere is so committed to the research behind the products. And there's over 30 studies, which is really incredible on all of our products. And it just a couple things. And just so you know, you can't put anything on the bottle that makes any sort of claims unless it's backed up by science. And so if you look at our bottle, it absolutely says right on here, improves joint mobility, lubrication, supports cardiovascular health, improves skin hydration, firmness, and tone. And we can't actually say that unless we have research to back it up. And so I am, here to tell you that research is there. It is great research, double-blind placebo. It's published research. One of my favorite research science articles shows that there was an improvement in joint discomfort and physical activity after 8 weeks. And I will tell you, I've seen this in myself and my husband, and many of my clients now have reported that their joints just feel better. There's less discomfort. And so that study to me really, forget all the great skin things and the skin hydration. Like, this is doing really good things for our joint health, which is such a quality of life issue, right? If you have trouble walking, pain with movement, you're just not, you just don't feel good. Other great research articles show that it increased hyaluronic acid by 6,000% within 21 days. Hyaluronic acid is the part of the matrix that causes that plumping of the skin. And so 6,000% is phenomenal within 28 days. Reduces dryness and scaling by 76% after 12 weeks, and measurably reduced wrinkles and deep lines, again, after 12 weeks. And so, this should just be, again, when you're starting your liquid biocell, you really want to think of this as a foundational nutritional product that you're going to continue to take. And it may take a couple months for you to see some of these results, just like the research is saying, but the research is there. So I love that. So I hope that you found this helpful. Again, when you think of collagen and you're looking for a supplement, you want to think of the size of the molecule, the source, is it single source or from a bunch of different animal parts, and then the science. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, of course, put them in the chat. And then if you're interested in taking a look at our liquid biocell, please just get back to the person that invited you to this event, because we would love to share more. If you want those specific articles, let us know. And we are so happy again that you have joined us. Take care and have a great night.
Welcome back, my friends. Well, how was that? Got a lot of information? Is your head spinning a little bit? I've got you. We're going to land this plane, and I'm going to run you through what our favorite recommendations are, because as we've said, there are a lot of options out there. So things I want you to remember as we go through this: bioavailability and source of collagen. These are the things that you want to know when you're purchasing a collagen. And as I've looked at the market, there's not a lot out there. Maybe they'll give you the source, but they won't give you the bioavailability. You really want to know where it's from, and you want to know that it's actually getting absorbed and it's working in your body. And this is why we love liquid biocell. So I'm going to run you through all the different options of liquid biocell. I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. Okay, remember, collagen is a macromolecule. So when you ingest it on its own, it cannot be absorbed. And so this is the beauty. The developers of BioCell developed a patented technology to take the collagen matrix, that's the composition collagen, that includes collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate, that are how the body how it appears in the body. Take that matrix, and they're able to reduce the size of it through a patented process, but maintain the integrity of the collagen matrix molecule. This is so important. It's much different than a collagen company tossing in some hyaluronic acid and hoping that it gets absorbed in the body, right? It's really mirroring the collagen in our body, mirroring the collagen in our body. So this is so important. So BioCell has been shown. This is why I love it. Okay. In double-blind, placebo-controlled, randomized human clinical trials to demonstrate efficacy in small doses, 1 tablespoon 2 times a day. Okay, here's a fun hack. You ideally want to take collagen twice a day because the body only absorbs so much during any 24-hour period. So you actually want to take it twice a day. So I want you to think about that with some of those powdered collagens. Are you going to take multiple big scoops of collagen twice a day? That's a lot of collagen. And what we have found is a lot of those collagens are not super absorbed. So you're going to have to take a lot of the collagen even to get a little bit into your body. Okay. So this is why we really love it. So as I said before, these are not blended. The collagen and the hyaluronic acid and the chondroitin sulfate are not blended. They are where they exist as they are in nature. And this source, I want to run you through this because I think this is really important. Come from free-range, cage-free, hormone-free, humanely treated chickens. And it comes from the part of the chicken, which is the chicken sternum, which is the purest source of collagen in the body. And this is a part of the chicken when these chickens are actually raised from certified US and European farms. The chicken, this part of the chicken would be discarded. So we're able to utilize more of the chicken and really be able to maximize this beautiful part and source of collagen. And it really exactly mirrors human collagen. So it's a beautiful source of collagen, super clean. And here's what the studies have shown, right? I really want to have you run you through this, and then we're going to talk about the different options. The hyaluronic acid, which is really a big part of our skin's plumpness and hydration, increases 6,000% in just 28 days. And most of that occurs within the first week. Skin increases its collagen content. Clinical trials reduced joint discomfort, gave more mobility, better quality of life, athletes' connective tissue, boosted healthy levels of building blocks of healthy cartilage, and more youthful, glowing, elastic skin. Can I get an amen? The longer you take it, the more it helps you maintain healthy collagen levels. So really just getting into that habit of a quick shot in the morning and right at dinner time. And actual synthesis of new collagen occurs with this product. Here's one of my favorite parts, okay? So although this collagen starts off as a type 2, the research shows that it increases collagen types 1 and 3 in the body as well. So, I mean, we haven't found anything else that can do what this does. It's why it's our favorite. I'm just going to run you through a couple of different ways that you can take this. Okay, I've got some show and tells here. The 2 different ways that you can maximize utilization in collagen is to ingest it. And if you get a cosmetic grade that can be absorbed topically, you can also use it on the skin. So, so we've got a couple of different options to share some of my favorites. So liquid BioCell comes in a number of different types. This is the Life. It contains a number of antioxidants and resveratrol, which is so important to our overall health. Skin, the skin version, which is one of my favorites, contains ceramides to improve your skin health. You've got Sport, which is super helpful for athletes. It contains some branched chain amino acids. Our immune version contains everything that Life contains, plus elderberry and some other really critical importance to help maintain your immune health. Such a great product, one of our really favorites, especially during the cold and flu season. And then you've got Pure, which is just the collagen. Another one of my favorites, and I know Jenny talked a little bit about aging and joint health and body composition, is Trim. Trim contains liquid BioCell. It also contains an ingredient called CLA, which has been shown to help reduce belly fat and increase lean muscle mass. So important as we age to maintain muscle. It's a whole different masterclass. We'll come back for that one. But Trim is amazing. There's also a creamer and a coffee. So if you like coffee with MCT, which is MCT oil is amazing for cognitive health, also contains green tea, which has been shown to be so protective for a number of things in the body, and the collagen. So there's a number of different options. And then for skin, I've only got a couple here. A couple of my favorites is the Cell Proof line, which contains a cosmetic grade of the BioCell collagen, so safe for cosmetics. And some of my favorites here, this is a body firming foam. So it contains things to smooth, plump, and firm your skin. Body firming foam. This is my personal favorite. This is the serum. And anyone who has been to a dermatologist or an esthetician knows how beneficial hyaluronic acid is on your skin and in your skin, and noticeable results. This is the lip complex in the serum. I mean, noticeable within minutes. So there's a lot of different options here. And I'll just tell you, listen, you can take a look around at the market. What I'm going to ask you to do is hold the products up to the highest standard, because you deserve the highest standards and you deserve products that really work in your body. And so if the company that you're purchasing from cannot show you that those products work in your body, go look for other options and let us know down below if we can help get you started on these. Okay, my friends, thank you again for joining us tonight. You're amazing. Yeah, and I hope you have an amazing evening. All right, thanks everyone. Thanks again to my presenters. You guys were fantastic, and we'll see you again real soon.